As a child sexual abuse survivor, my health has been impacted by the abuse. I'm Wesley, and this is my story. What a lot of people don't realize about the health aspect of child sexual abuse is, yes, in some cases there is physical damage done by the abuse, but in my case, there wasn't. A lot of it stemmed from anxiety, and that anxiety manifested itself in dozens of different avenues. One of the main health problems that I had growing up was asthma. If I had any form of anxiety or stress, I'd say a good 80% of the time that stress, that anxiety manifested itself as an asthma attack. To the point where I spent time overnight in hospitals. While yes, the doctors were able to figure what was going on out, for a long time it went misdiagnosed. A lot of my doctors just thought, oh, he's got really bad asthma, let's try and treat it with this medicine, these inhalers or these steroids or whatever it was. But in reality, it was like putting a Band-Aid on a chainsaw wound. It was really anxiety that was causing the problem. Another avenue that my anxiety manifested itself through was migraines and headaches. There was a point in my life where I put up a really thick blanket over my windows to black out my room, would spend hours and hours and hours in bed because of this headache, thinking that it's just a headache, when in reality I was going through deep bouts of depression and anxiety. There's some kind of medical explanation for this, when in reality it's a psychological thing, and you're dealing with this trauma, and one of the side effects of that trauma is those headaches, and that goes back to reverting back to that 9-year-old boy and trying to deal with trauma by just shutting down. When you shut down, it's just a mechanism that you have because you can't experience any more trauma when you're shut down. But in reality, you can. One of the biggest takeaways that I've had from this experience too is that forgiveness is the most powerful tool for healing that you have. Holding on to anger and fear and all of that does nothing to harm the person that did something to you. It only harms yourself. And the sooner you realize that truth, the sooner you can embark on the road to recovery and the road to healing.